Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Atomos Tarot, and today we're going to be asking the question of, can you trust them? I do intend for this to be a more romantic one. However, you could probably take away the love messages and make this more platonic if that's something you wish. I have 3 piles to choose from today. I have pile 1 with Golden Tiger's Eye, pile 2 with the Clear Quartz, and pile 3 with Amethyst. Okay. So I'll give you a second to pick your pile, and you can also go down to the description to pick which pile you're drawn to. You can definitely be drawn to more than one pile, and it just could be messages that Spirit has to tell you for multiple people or other people in your life. We are going to start with getting a vibe check for your person and seeing what they're like, and if it sounds like your person or not, you might want to pick other piles, and then we're going to get into the tarot cards and understand which connection, if this is someone you can trust or not. And then we're also going to get into, I'm going to get some channeled love messages. And again, if this is the more platonic one that you're asking for, you can ignore those. And then also, we're going to get advice for y'all. So if that sounds like something you're excited about, pick pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, and yeah. Hi there, pile 1. So you picked the Golden Tiger's Eye. And then I have some cards that I drew. I didn't look. Some of them flipped over that I saw, but most of them I have not seen yet. So your person is being represented by the dolphin. So this is water signs. That would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So if those resonate either with you or your person, that could be significant. And then I have figure 35, Buttercup, Riches, Lucky Childhood, Condescending. And then I also have Mango, figure 40, Happiness, Love, Family, Tenderness, Desires. And then I have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so right off the bat, you and your person could be childhood friends to some capacity, or feel like you have known each other for a very long time. Whenever the dolphin comes up, however, sometimes I feel like they could be a little like too playful, and even here with the like Buttercups, I feel like it's sometimes playful, but it also gives me like frat boy vibes, if that makes sense. I think you have a lot of fun with your person, and I think y'all have quite a physically intimate connection with this person. I feel like right now your person isn't quite financially stable, or you're not quite financially stable, and they kind of feel like the type of person who might be, I don't know, like lazy, or like things have never gone wrong for this person that they don't feel the need to change or whatever. Or maybe they've always been supported by their family, and like maybe like grew up rich or privileged and never really had to think about like life too hard. And they could be like, they're very, very fun. A lot of people like them. I think they're very fun and playful, and yeah, like they're just like a splash. They're yeah, and a lot of people find them cute. I think they're used to things being handed to them, or things like that. I think that sometimes they can be a bit mean to people, but like in a way that they don't realize. Like they're just, I feel like they're very privileged is what I'm feeling. And I think this person makes you really, really happy, but maybe they just seem like not that serious, or maybe you're like, are they a player? Or like, because you've known this person your whole life, and like maybe all of a sudden, like it feels like you've known this person like your childhood friends, and then maybe like recently y'all decided to start to date, or recently decided to like hook up or something like that, and you're just like, like, not that you don't trust this person, it seems like, but it seems like you're just like, are they serious about me? Like, can I trust their intentions? Like things like that. Yeah, so that's kind of like what I'm getting for your person so far. I'm gonna get into some tarot cards now about like whether or not you can trust them. Yeah, the dolphin's really playful, really fun. And I think, yeah, you and your person have a lot of fun with each other, but sometimes I feel like you think that they're not serious enough, or maybe they deflect with humor a lot. And that can be frustrating to you, but like you do really, really enjoy your time with them, and y'all seem like good friends at this point, but you're not sure like if they want something more substantial with you or something like that. Pile 1, Can they trust this person? Can pile one trust the dolphin? Pile one trust the dolphin person. Pile one trust the dolphin person. Can pile one trust the dolphin person? Okay, that was too many. Can pile one trust the dolphin person? 3 of Cups. Ooh. Pile one trust the dolphin person. 5 of Cups. Oh my gosh, World in reverse. Can pile one trust the dolphin person? Knight of Cups. Oh. Okay. 3 of Coins. The Star, and the Ace of Coins. Okay, I feel like your person is very much kind of like a party girl vibes. Obviously, that does not mean that they have to identify as a girl or a woman or anything like that. Even when I said frat boy, they don't have to identify as boy or anything like that. I mean those terms in very gender neutral ways. I think I'm getting like the thing is, like, it's not that you can't trust your person, but maybe, I don't know if y'all want the same things. I feel like your person is very much, like, has a lot of fun with you, sees you as a friend, and things like that. But I think right now they're trying to, like, only just starting to understand the practicalities of life, or only just starting to understand, like, how to live independently. With the World in reverse, I think they've never really had, I want to say, hardships, or like, it's not saying that they haven't had hard times in their life or anything like that, but I feel like they've been very, very privileged, and now, like, that they're becoming independent, they're realizing how hard it is to be independent. Like, that being said, like, they still have, like, so much for their, like, life giving to them. Like, the 5 of Cups is, like, focusing on the bad things rather than the good things. And maybe, like, that's a little bit of you as well. Like, you're focusing on all the bad things instead of the good things. And I forgot to see the back of the deck. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, I think they're, like, needing to slow down in life right now. Because, yeah, they're always just quite playful, always fun, and deflecting, like, the Star also is Aquarius energy. I'm getting a lot of Cups, so a lot of water signs. Again, water signs. Chariot is Cancer. Yeah, I think maybe there is a third party situation going on here. But I don't think that y'all are, I guess, official in any way, or maybe you might be the third party in another connection. That things like, maybe you've been in love with your person for a while, kind of thing. Or yeah, there could be, like, other connections that they're entertaining, but I don't think, like, I think they've been very upfront about it with you. Like, I think, like, maybe part of you is just like, I know they have deeper feelings for me, and I know that they're XYZ about it, but they're just not telling me. And I think they have told you exactly their intentions with you, but you just never, you didn't want to hear the truth about it, I think is what it is. I think they're very sweet to you. I think they're very genuinely kind to you, and I think they care deeply about you. But however, I don't know if you want the same things. And I think you're really, really hoping that they do, like, that they want this World card or whatever. And it could be possible that they do, but maybe right now in their lifetime, I think maybe, like, y'all seem young. Y'all seem like maybe university age-ish. And it feels like this person is only just starting to kind of get out of their partying phase and starting to think about, like, more substantial future. Only just started thinking about it. Like, the Ace of Coins, like, is out, and the 3 of Coins is upside down. So I feel like they've been neglecting their studies a little bit, and they're not that disciplined with a lot of things. I think they're used to rushing forward with a lot of things, and that's why they're learning to slow down right now. Whenever the Bank comes out, I really think it's, like, a very pleasurable card, a very lusty card. And so I think right now, like, they're not looking for anything serious if that's what you're hoping for. I think they have genuine love and care for you, but I think they've been quite honest about what they intend for you. So for example, if they say, hey, I just want to be friends, or I just want to keep things casual, I think they literally just want to keep things casual. And I think as a good word of advice, like, when someone tells you something, I think you should assume that they're telling the truth. Like, they're not trying to play you. They're not trying to, like, whatever. But the thing is, like, you know your intuition best and you know your situation the best. Like, but I'm not getting that they're being deceptive towards you in any capacity. I think it's just that I think you want something more and they're just not, they don't want the same thing as you. Or vice versa. Like, maybe you just told this person like you want to be friends and they like say like, yeah, I'm okay with that, but they actually are hoping for more kind of thing. Like, again, it could be reverse kind of thing. So yeah, but I'm getting like this person has been pretty clear about their intentions towards you. And it feels like you didn't really want to hear that. And that's why you're like coming to readings hoping that they do feel some type of way or different way. I think they genuinely can't like love you as a friend. And I think that y'all are good friends. I'm gonna get some channeled love message though. I think that's kind of like all I'm getting from them right now. And kind of getting from this connection. Yeah, I want to get some channeled love messages for them. And like things they want to tell you. What would pile one's person like to tell pile one? Okay, not now came out. I'm jealous. Be my boo. Oh, okay. So it could also be that you're in a relationship with someone else and they're jealous about it and like they want you. Because like, for example, like when I was saying like the energies could be flipped, it could very well be that, again, like you are the person who told them like, hey, no, I only want this thing with you. Like, I just want to be friends with you. Are you okay with that? And they were just like, yeah, totally. But they're not okay with it. Yeah, something like that. Something like one person has been very clear about their intentions, but the other person just doesn't believe them, is what I'm getting. Okay. Oh, I think we could create a life together. Okay. You're so beautiful. One more. I see a future with you. Wow. Okay. I think your person really likes you. Or again, like, yeah, like the energies, like maybe you're the one who said like, I don't want something further than just friendship with you. And they're kind of being like, they're wanting more. However, like this, I feel like is stuff that they're like keeping close to the chest. And like, I don't think like with this not now that came out, I feel like they're not ready to tell you all these things yet. If they are wanting to tell you these things, again, I felt like they're only just starting to get their footing in practicality wise. And yeah, so like maybe they could very well like really, really like you and like things like that. But I think at the time when they tell you like things like, I just want to be friends or I just want to be like this, I think they're being as truthful as possible because they know that they can't give you more right now. And they're hoping to get more with you, maybe. But I think, and also like part of them like really buries it deep. And like maybe that's why you're just like, I know they feel something different than what they're telling me. But like I would kind of like see how they're treating you right now. Like I don't think you can be I don't think you can hope for like, you can't be in a relationship with a potential, if that makes sense, or like things like that. And like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Like, you can very much like wait for this person or hope for the best for this person. Like, yeah, for sure, go for it, because like it seems like they have like deep, genuine feelings for you. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you like what to do, but I feel like the way that they're treating you right now, like it can change. It can for sure change, but I don't think you should be basing it on like, I don't think you should be basing your relationship on things that like that you like only see the good in this person. You know what I mean? And again, they could very well have that potential and be good, but like you're doing a disservice to yourself if you just like only ever see the potential rather than the right now right in front of you kind of thing, if that makes sense. Oh, I didn't want to take those cards away. I did want to get like some advice for you. Can I get advice for pile one? Ultimately, I do think you can trust your person. I don't think they've been deceitful with you in any ways. And if they were being deceitful, it's because they have deeper feelings for you than they were initially saying. But yeah, can I get advice for pile one? Advice for pile one. affection. I feel my love fully and express it generously. There's no harm in saying I love you, and nothing bad has ever come from a hug. That's a matter of historical record. Go check up on it. And like, okay, in the meantime, I'll be waiting here with open arms. See where I'm going with this. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, I think like if you do feel like your person has more genuine feelings for you and they're just hiding it, I think Spirit's just telling you, like, just be upfront about it. Tell them how you're feeling, and like, don't just keep holding on to a hope or holding on to a potential for no reason. Like, and I think you know your person is like a good person and that they have deeper feelings for you, or maybe like things like that. And I think you just have to be very, very candid about like how you're feeling. Maybe you have to be this Knight of Cups and offer love to this person, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with like showing affection to people. If you felt like you should be like the chill one or whatever, because whatever. And maybe this person's also thinking the same thing, like they should just be chill about it or whatever. Abundance, yeah. And I think, yeah, again, like no matter what you choose to do, like the universe got your back. If you wanted to wait for this person, universe got your back. If you don't want to wait for this person, universe got your back. You're gonna get abundance regardless of what choice you make, and like the universe loves whatever choice you make for yourself. Abundance. I'm officially due for a drink of the abundance well, and I welcome from my pint, crossed out, gallon of a good fortune without hesitation. The thing is, abundance is abundant enough to be shared abundantly. So I accept those life's gifts with zero guilt, knowing that there's plenty of goodness to go around. Cheers to the bottomless glass. Oops, I guess glasses do need bottoms. Sorry about your tablecloth. Yeah. And I feel like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with being generous and kind with your person, and I don't think they're taking advantage of you. If that's what you're worried about, like them taking advantage of you monetarily because they're still gaining their footing monetarily, there's nothing wrong with being kind and abundant and like giving a lot, because you're gonna be blessed in return, kind of thing, regardless. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Anyways, if that reading resonated, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you would like to tell me the context or like what's going on in your situation, I would love to hear it in the comments. So please leave a comment below telling me what's going on in your situation. Yeah, and if you would like to see more videos from me, please leave a subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, anyways, have a good day / night or whenever you're watching. Bye, Pal 1. Hi there, Pal 2. You picked the clear quartz. And so I have a bunch of oracle cards shuffled for you to get a vibe check of your person, so let's see if it resonates. If not, you can always check another pile, or there might just not be any messages for you in this reading, but that is okay because I have other readings on my channel that you can check out that might resonate more. You got extra cards. You got an extra card here, so I'm gonna see what it is. So your person's being represented by the bear and snake. These are both earth signs, so that would be Gemini. Gemini? What? You might be a Gemini. I don't know why I felt called to say that, but that might be Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus are earth signs. Yeah. And then your botanicals are figure 34, corn, fertility, abundance, community, older sister, education, free, justice, fairness. And I also think of this as an earth sign. I know all plants are earth, come from the earth, but I think of corn as an earth sign for some reason. And then figure 30, snapdragon, deception, graciousness, strength. And then we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, your person might be the person who has a lot of responsibilities on their shoulder. I feel like with older sister coming here, they could be an older sibling, and they could very well support a lot of community members or a lot of people in their lives. I think they have a hard time having fun sometimes, and they're used to being the pillar or the strong one in any relationship or situation. I think they're used to being the strong one. I think they have so many cool ideas and so many amazing things. But the way that the Wild Unknown Tarot works, it kind of goes from the least evolved animal to the most evolved animal in terms of like spirituality. And in the earth signs, the bear is the least evolved animal. And I think part of the reason why you got both cards here is because I don't think your person's not evolved. I think they've been forced to constantly take a burden that they constantly need to take burdens. And they have so much like amazing ideas and so much more to offer in life than their lot and like how they were raised here. I think initially with this type of personality, I feel like this person is never gonna be like intentionally deceptive towards anyone, kind of thing. I think they just are the type of person that doesn't talk very much, because the Three of Cups here in reverse. Wait, no, this isn't in reverse. This is upright. Oh, this is upright. They have a lot of fun with a lot of people, and like initially when this came up, I thought this came up in reverse, and I was like, oh no, they must be stoic. That must mean they don't like talking to people. But like, actually, they do really enjoy talking to people. Maybe they're a little shallow. Now that this is upright. Now that I see, and like with this deception here. So okay, I initially thought that was not upright. I thought this was reversed, and I was like, okay, so that must mean that they don't talk very much, and a lot of people think that they see them, but maybe they're the type of friend that like talks behind your back. And with a snake here, they could be a snake. That being said, I don't really know. Like sometimes it just depends on the situation. And the bear being the least evolved card here now might mean that they've learned from their family to be a little toxic. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, but they could still be very well like an older sibling or whatever. When this initially came out with the corn and this, I was reminded of Louisa, like Louisa and the whole family dynamics that were happening in Kanto was like in my head. So it could very well be like, it's never an intentional deception or intentional toxicity. It's just that the way that this person was raised, their home environment led them to act the way they do sometimes. And like, maybe that's why you're here, because you're like this person is a little toxic or sometimes like that, but you know that they're also like, they can be so kind and genuine and like protective over you. And like you have a lot of fun with this person. I'm gonna put those to the side. Oh my god, there's so many. You have so many. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. Earth signs are usually like more stable ones, but yeah. Doesn't mean they can't be toxic or anything. But we'll get into your tarot cards and see. Also, you have clear quartz, because usually with clear quartz, I keep like the general vibe is like clarity, and it can be a stand-in for other gemstones. And so maybe like your person is used to mirroring others, or used to people pleasing, or used to being like mirroring others, or having different personalities based on the people they hang out with because of their home life. Yeah, anyways, let's get into your tarot cards. Pile 2. Can Pile 2 trust this person? Can Pile 2 trust this person? Okay, so I got the Hierophant and the King of Coins. Can Pile 2 trust this person? Okay, 6 of Wands, and then 10 of Cups. Wow. Can Pile 2 trust this person? Can Pile 2 trust this person? Trust this person. Can Pile 2 trust this person? Oh my god, too many came out. Too many. Can Pile 2 trust this person? Can Pile 2 trust this person? Trust this person. Can Pile 2 trust this person? Can Pile 2 trust this person? Wow, okay. Okay, can Pile 2 trust this person? Pile 2 trust this person. I'll get that top one, but I'm not gonna get the bottom ones. Oh my god, so many. Okay. Okay. Well, my initial response is yes. But also like I don't want to tell you what to do or or how to feel. And I feel like your intuition is going to know best. The Lovers is Gemini. And there's a lot of, there's coin energy, wand energy. Like, this person seems quite balanced, actually. Okay, I understand why you're asking. I think I understand why you're asking whether or not you can trust this person or not. Because, or maybe you're not even thinking about anybody and you're just hoping someone will come through. And if it sounded like somebody you know, that's the person it is. But that being said, I feel like you have sometimes a hard time reading your person. And I think I'm having a hard time reading your person a little bit. I think they're quite guarded. I don't think they let people in, but they also, at the same time, are one of the most extroverted people ever. Like, I feel like you can go to parties with them and, like, you could be their lover but never have met their family. Or you can, like, yeah, they could be, like, everything you wish for, but you never, you don't know what they do as a job. Or something like, there's, like, something important that you're missing about their life and they're just not telling you, but you've seen from their actions that they're, like, they are dependable, that they're kind, that they're hardworking, but they're, like, almost, like, holding back information from you, or they're not telling you things. And I think part of that is this need to protect. And, like, bears are also very protective. Like, mama bears are very protective, right? So I think you have a lot of fun with your person, and I think, like, things seem like they're going well right now, but I'm getting, like, there's something they're not telling you, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, or, like, it feels like, or you think there's something they're not telling you. Or they're not, like, yeah, they're not showing you everything about their life. And it feels like they're putting up a front is what it feels like. And so I think you're also like, yeah, I can just trust this person. They've done nothing wrong to make me feel like I can distrust them. But there's just something in your, like, gut that's telling you, like, they're like holding something back. They're not telling me everything. And it could very well be that they have very, very strong feelings for you. Like, I think they might be in love with you. And I think it scares them a little bit. They could see you starting a life, but, like, oh my God. Three of Cups came up again. I think y'all are good friends too. But, like, despite being friends, or, like, despite, like, knowing this person, or despite, like, the connection you have with this person, it feels like, yeah, they're not telling you something. And you know they're not telling you something, because I also feel like I know they're not telling us something, but you don't know whether or not that it's something bad or something that they're just shy about or scared about. Okay, I'm gonna ask the cards, like, what are they hiding from you? What is this thing that they're basically, like, what is this? What are they hiding? What is this thing that they're hiding? Okay, they might just not want you to know how much hard work, or maybe they're rich. Maybe they have, like, a generational wealth thing. What are they hiding? And then Strength in reverse. Okay, because the Nine of Coins is quite a strength-based card, and then Strength in reverse. Maybe they're hiding their hardships from you, or, like, they're only showing you the victors or the good parts about them, the solid parts, the dependable parts about them, but they're not showing you, like, how much effort and time and care goes into, like, anything that they do. What are they? I'm honestly getting a hard time. I'm honestly having a hard time reading your person a little bit too. And I think that's also frustrating to you, because you're having a hard time reading your person as well. The King of Wands in reverse. Or maybe they're just, like, hiding the fact that they want something more substantial with you. Like, they want to create that life with you, but they're, like, kind of scared to, like, tell you how they feel or whatever. And, like, the Knight of Wands in the back of the deck, maybe y'all have a very just, like, physical relationship with each other right now. And this person is hiding how deeply they feel about you, kind of thing. I don't know what they're hiding, but it does feel like they are hiding something, but not necessarily in a way that they're, I guess, aware of, or that they think that you care about it, or they're hiding it intentionally from you because it's about their feelings and they don't want you to know how strongly they feel about you, kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna get some channeled love messages, and hopefully that will clear things up. At this point, I want to say, like, yeah, you can trust your person, but with a caveat, you know? I think you should communicate with your person, quite frankly. Because I'm getting a hard time reading them, too. What will pile 2's person like to say to pile 2? What will pile 2? I need to distract ourselves from our connection. Okay, yeah, so it might just be like, yeah, they feel very strongly about you. Oh my god. If you were a worm, I'd still love you. See, like, they're very playful, they're very fun, and like they're very sociable. They're very extroverted, but again, like, it feels like there's a distance between themselves and the rest of the world kind of thing. I put this as a joke. And so like maybe your person likes to joke around. Oh my god. Too much. What would pile 2's person like to say to pile 2? Okay, I love you, and will you let me in? Oh, and I think you're stunning. Oh, and I want you back. Okay. Have you, like, maybe you and this person were together and then you broke up, and like that's why you're like, can I trust this person to like not hurt me again? Is that what it is? I might want to get maybe like a couple more cards. Okay, fine. There's 3 more cards. It's up to you. If I reach out, will you reciprocate? Will you let me in again? I need space. I think maybe they are being a little avoidant with you right now because they have a lot of burdens in their life, and they're like, I need to distract themselves from this connection. And they don't know how you're feeling and if they can trust you. And so I think they're leaving it up to you, which is interesting. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna get advice cards for you, pile 2. Advice for pile 2 regarding this connection in general. Advice for pile 2, please. Advice for pile 2. Advice for pile 2. Okay. Compliments and challenge. So maybe your person constantly gives you compliments. And that's why you're just like, this person, like, it feels like they're just being flirty for this. Like, you don't know if they can trust you because they're like, you're like, are their intentions just to like get into my pants or something like that, or because I'm not easy or whatever. So as advice, compliments. I know how good it is to feel and get compliments, so I give that gift to others. I'll find a nice compliment for everyone I interact with today, even if I have to think really hard about it. In which case I can follow up by complimenting myself for solving such a complicated puzzle. Wow, I'm skilled. Also, being kind to yourself, I think. Challenge. When a big challenge lands on my plate, I relish the simulation and growth it brings. It's tempting to be daunted, but I'd rather stretch myself and prove I can pull off the most impossible, because it's way more fun to be a total boss than a total baby. Relish. This could just be also advice that Spirit wants you to hear right now in this moment, rather than just this connection. Yeah. Maybe this person... Maybe this person just like is the type of person to compliment you all the time. And maybe like Spirit's telling you, like, you should also give some compliments back to your person. Or if you do already do that, I think they're saying they appreciate it. And also I think maybe your person does think of you as like, maybe they think of you as a challenge, or maybe they feel like their life is challenging right now. And I think, yeah, that's interesting. So I think like they're also telling you, like, if you find this relationship challenging, like come with it with kindness and like compassion, and also like with the need of like wanting to figure out the truth, like have victory. Yeah, I'm also kind of confused by your person. Maybe they lead you around the nose a lot, because I'm also like, what just happened in this reading? I have no idea how I got here. I think ultimately your person is trustworthy. I think ultimately your person isn't trying to deceive anyone. And if they're hiding something from you, it's because of they don't think either you're ready to hear it, or they don't think that they're ready to come forward about anything that they're feeling. And I think part of that is just like an insecurity that you don't feel the same way. I don't know. I'm also confused about your person, quite frankly. Like, yeah, again, I want to say, yeah, you can trust them, but I would trust your own intuition first over this person. And yeah, so there's that. I wasn't feeling anything malicious or bad from your person either, but yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. If that resonated, or if you can tell me what, like, maybe your comment can make sense more. So like, leave a comment down below, like, tell me your situation, or like what it is that you feel like they're hiding from you, or what it is that's going on in this connection, because I'd love to know. So you can leave that in the comments. If this resonated though, please leave a like, and if you would like to have more readings done by me, please leave a subscribe to see more videos from me. Yeah, but if that's everything, I hope you have a good day / night, and I hope I see you in the next video. Yeah, bye, Pal 2. Hi there, Pal 3. You picked the amethyst. And actually, I'm gonna put you on this side. Okay, so first of all, your pal got extra cards in like basically everything. Like, I was only supposed to have 2 of these. You got 3 of these. I was only supposed to have 1 of these. You got 2 of them. So you got like extra cards in everything. So I feel like your person is quite a big personality already. Okay, golden egg to represent your person. This is a spirit card, and this is associated, I think, with the heart chakra. And then the figure 21, carnation, mother's love, femininity, adoration, messages, affection. I think your person is quite, they could be quite motherly, or they're the type of person who wears their heart on their sleeve. They're the type of person that has a lot of love and joy for life, and a lot of compassion. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm getting Katara. They remind me of Qatar just from these 2 cards right now. Oh, and then we have figure 15, sunflower, joy, haughtiness, dainty, loyalty, longevity. Yeah, again, your person is very fun, playful, yellow. Sunflowers are yellow, so they're just very, very bright. And the golden egg is associated with the heart chakra, so I feel like they're the type of person that like leads with their heart with everything. And so like, if you say something that hurts their feelings, they'll cry and like maybe shout at you a little bit. Yeah, you know what I mean? They could become defensive, but I genuinely see like just like your person just seems like a kind person. And then we also got mint. Yeah, again, like they have very mom energy. Figure 4, mint, conqueror, virtue, protection, vitality, home. And again, that does not mean that they have to be a woman or identify as a mother. They could be a mother or identify as a woman, but that doesn't mean they have to be. It's just kind of like the vibes they give off. They could be the mom friend of the group kind of thing. They like taking care of people. There might be a little bit of need to constantly protect, or yeah, and maybe you're wondering, like, are their intentions good? Like, are they being this like overbearing sometimes just because like for the sake of like, because they actually love me, or because of like XYZ? I don't know. Maybe they can be a little overbearing. We have the Page of Wands in reverse, and then we have the 9 of Cups upright. Oh, okay. So maybe you're like, I think this person is almost everything you hope for, and you're a little bit like, there's no way that this person is real, or maybe you have a hard time breaking their shell. But eggs aren't hard shells in towards the week. Maybe your person has a lack of boundaries with you, and that's frustrating too, because even with mint, if you know anything about gardening, mint is the type of plant that will literally overtake a garden. Like, they will conquer the entire plot. Like, you have to plant them in their own separate pot, otherwise they will take over your garden. Like, if your garden space is this big, they will literally take the entire garden space up. And yeah, they're just like, yeah, they're very mature. Not mature, I don't know. They're very loyal. They're the type of friend that like will say it how it is, and it's quite productive, but sometimes they lack boundaries with you, and I don't think you like that. I think they're the type of person that can be a little draining towards you and a little overbearing, and you don't know if like they're being toxic with you or like in making you question whether or not, like, because you know they're good traits and you know they're like quite an amazing person in general, like to you in your life, but like sometimes you feel like maybe drained from this person or drained from their energy, because they're quite a sunflower, so maybe they take a lot from other people. I don't know. Or they're constantly wanting to do the next thing, and maybe they're more extroverted and you're more introverted, and like something like that. With the Page of Wands in reverse, sometimes I feel like you don't have fun with them. Or it could just be like your person's not immature. Your person is mature. Yeah, I think there's a lack of boundaries that come with this person. Like they're the type of friend that will just show up to your house without warning, or the type of friend that will call you out of the blue for no reason. And like those things, those gestures can be sweet. Like, don't get me wrong, those are sweet, and like friends like that sometimes are amazing. But I think for you, it's getting to the point where they're treading your boundaries a little bit, or they assume things about you, or they assume like you like these things and they don't tell you things. I don't know. So that's kind of the vibe. I think they're genuinely kind person in general, but they can be a little controlling maybe, and I think maybe that's why you're like, can I trust this person? Or are they just like protective over me because they like me? Or are they just like, yeah, a little toxic or whatever? I'm gonna put these to the side. Oh my god, y'all have so many extra cards. I don't know how to put your cards to the side. Okay, okay, I'll do this. I'll do this. I think they can also become quite defensive if you point out any flaw in them. And I think that's because they're very sensitive, and they are like very empathetic to a lot of situations and people, but they can also be a little no nonsense. But I think they are kind and generous in general. And I think you do like this person. It's just that sometimes maybe you find them draining, or sometimes, yeah, there's a lack of boundaries or something. Or you want to break their walls down or something like that. Okay. Pile 3. Can pile 3 trust this person? Pile 3 trust this person. Pile 3 trust this person. Can pile 3 trust this person? Probably treat Judgment in reverse. Okay. Queen of Swords. 5 of Swords. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. I want to tell you this right now. I feel like, okay, I know I said I was initially having this as a romantic type of thing, but this might be like a friend or a motherly figure to you. And whenever this card comes out, I always think of it as a bullying card. And with the Queen of Swords here, this is a queen that's like very mature, very kind usually, and will say things how it is. And Judgment in reverse means, to me, like this person doesn't see things clearly or isn't enlightened, because the lotus flower is in the background here. And that makes me think of like someone who's usually enlightened, but I feel like this person, even though they have a lot of intuition, I don't think they're quite seeing you clearly. I think they're the type of person that says something kind of mean and rude to you, and they say that they do it out of love and because they want to protect you and because they don't want the world to hurt you. So for example, trigger warning for anything that I'm about to trigger warning. I'm going to talk about fat phobia for just a little bit. I'll put the timestamp there if I remember. I might not remember, but otherwise you can skip it. I'll put my thumbs up like this when the trigger is done. Anyways, basically, this person could be the type of person that be like, oh my god, you're so fat, you should lose weight. And like, I don't think you're fat, like I think you look beautiful, but the world will like make fun of you for it, so you have to lose weight. Kind of vibe, if that makes sense. Or they could be the type of person that like criticizes you a lot, but I think they do care about you a lot, but I think there's a sense of projection over you, and I think that's why there's like this octopus figure that I was being drawn to mostly instead of just the 5 of the 9 of cups, and this mint, conqueror, virtue, things like that. They could, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. So this could be a motherly figure instead of a more romantic partner, or if this is a romantic partner, I think they criticize you quite a lot, and you don't know, and they keep telling you it comes from a place of love, and you don't know if you can trust that. That being said, even if this is coming from a place of love, it's more because this is an insecurity deep within themselves that they're telling you about, and they're projecting onto you, and that's not okay to you. I think this person doesn't see you quite clearly, and even like I don't even have all the cards out, and usually I like having the cards out, but sometimes I feel drawn to like tell you things right away, and I really felt drawn to tell you that. Anyways, yeah, 9 of Swords. This person could be very obsessed with you, or very obsessed with how the world views them, or very obsessed with how things like that. Like that's a vibe that I'm getting. I think your person is quite bright and fun and lovable, and you do love these aspects about your friend, and they're quite protective over you, and you love these aspects about them. But like sometimes you would think that they care too much about what other people think, and I think they're really sensitive. I think you worry like not like breaking their heart or like saying anything bad because of things like that, and I think you're asking like, can I trust this person because, or like maybe you're wondering whether or not to cut this person off at this point, or whether or not to keep them in your life, and you want to know if they're just like being genuine with you as a human being, and if they actually genuinely care about your well-being. I think in general they do care about your well-being, but I think they have a lot of issues to work through right now. With Amethyst coming out, this is a card I feel like talks about absorbing anxieties, and like when the 9 of Swords come out, I really think of this as the anxiety inducing card. And we have a lot of sword energy here. This is a lot of air, and this is all in the head. So I feel like your person gets really in their head about things, and sometimes it ruins their judgment and perception about the world or things around them. And I think they're quite an anxious person. Yeah. With Wheel of Fortune, yeah, I think they're the type of person that repeats cycles over and over, and repeat cycles with you, but repeat cycles with themselves in terms of healing. Like I don't think they're like untrustworthy, but I think they get stuck in toxic patterns. And that's not to say like they're a bad person or anything like that. I think they're quite a good person, and I think they can be amazing. And I think they can be very intuitive. If they just, like, I feel like they've gotten this rhetoric from somewhere, and I think they probably got it from either a motherly figure as well, because the mother showed up there, or it could just be like like society and the world around them has forced them to have toxic ideas about themselves. Anyways, one more card, please. 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. And then the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think they've had a lot of like creative endeavors that they weren't allowed to pursue, or they didn't feel like they believed that they could pursue, or they stopped you from pursuing things because they said like oh, you'll get better things. And I want to say like you should always pursue things that you wish to pursue. And I think like that's why, like, you know that I feel like you know that your person is generally genuine, but you're wondering whether or not like you can trust this person's advice. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I don't think you're asking like whether or not you can trust this as person and as a whole, but I feel like there's this relationship in your life that is quite prominent, because Major Arcana came out here, that you feel like the Spirit feels the need to tell you that this person's cycles of, I guess, their cycles of self-sabotage or things like that is not indicative of your self-worth or you as a person or anything like that. Like I feel like maybe you weren't expecting this person to come out in a reading, but I feel like, yeah. Also with the 4 of Cups in reverse, like usually up here it means that they're missing something really genuine in the background, and like they're naive about situations, and like that they're like, yeah, they're so focused on like the fake stuff that they're not acknowledging the real stuff and the genuine real stuff in the world. And I think with it in reverse, I think your person is really stuck in these patterns, and like spirit really wants them to get out of this pattern and really wants to see the genuine things. Maybe that's you in their life, but I think they're kind of stuck. And also with this web in the background, I feel like they're stuck, and yeah, they keep repeating the same cycle over and over again, and maybe they say they'll change. Maybe that is what it is. If this is a romantic partner, I think you've maybe pointed these out to them, and you know that they can be kind and sweet to you and loving, but maybe you've pointed these out to them, that they're repeating these cycles, and that they shouldn't have to worry so much about things, but they constantly do, and they constantly belittle you, or they constantly do things, but yet you know that this person is sweet and kind, and you're just wondering, like, yeah, like, if they say that they'll change, are they actually going to change? Like, can you trust that this person will change? At this time, I'm not seeing this person is going to change. I feel like they're still stuck in those cycles. And we're going to pull advice in the very end, so maybe that's advice that you can give to your person, or advice for how to cope with this person. Yeah, if this is a romantic partner and you've talked to them about, like, the way that they treat you sometimes, and they tell you that they're going to change, you're wondering whether or not they're being genuine about it. And there's just something about them that you keep coming back to, because, like, look how bright and amazing and, like, golden they are. Like, of course you're going to be attracted, and, like, there's nothing wrong. You shouldn't be mad at yourself for being stuck in a situation that you never thought was going to end up this way. Like, you should always have self-compassion. Like, you always did the best you could. And I think maybe there's a level of, like, your person's a little codependent on you. And yeah, sometimes they get up early in your business. Sometimes maybe, like, I feel like maybe the type of person that, like, if you're on your phone, they'll be like, oh my God, what are you doing? Like, peek over your shoulder kind of thing. And it's, yeah. I think they've either, like, turned down opportunities before for help or change, or they've made you turn down opportunities before. Or they've not let you be as creative as possible, or they, like, belittle you or judge you for the creative decisions you do make. And that makes me really sad, because again, this person's, like, insecurities is not a measure of self-worth on you. And, like, of course you're being kind and love this person and genuinely want the best for this person. And I think you do want the best for this person, and you hope that they'll change. But right now it feels like they're still being stuck in this cycle, and they're not, at this point in time, like, with the Nine of Cups here, like, that's wish fulfillment. I think you're their wish fulfillment. I think that, but, like, when this card came out, like, I wasn't really drawn to the aspect of this being Nine of Cups. Like, Nine of Cups is quite a sweet card. That's a wish fulfillment card. However, I was mostly drawn to the octopus imagery here, and the fact that, yeah, I think your person also doesn't let themselves have fun. I think they have a lot of control over themselves and the way they present themselves to society, and the way that they want to be viewed by the world, if that makes sense. I do want to get some, like, channeled love messages from your person, to kind of, like, see what their inner monologue is and their feelings about you. Okay, pile 3. What would pile 3 like to say to pile 3? What would pile 3's person like to say to pile 3? I see a future with you. What would pile 3's person like to say to pile 3? You're not the only connection I'm entertaining right now. I knew exactly what I was doing. I hope we kiss. Okay, so, yikes. Okay, so from this, it might be, like, if this is a romantic connection and not, like, a motherly one or friendship one, yeah, maybe you have done something in the past and you've asked this person to change, and they said that they'll change, but again, with this repeating cycles, if they were not faithful, I don't know if they are changed, and I don't know if they are being genuine with you. I think they're being as genuine as possible as they can with you, but I think they're in toxic cycles in their life right now that they need to break out of themselves first. I see a future with you, and I hope we kiss. I think yeah, they think they really like you, and I think they have strong feelings for you, but but I honestly don't know if you can trust this person. But I feel like the reason you can't, you can't trust this person's words is because, not because they're like intentionally trying to be deceptive towards you, but because they have a lot of insecurities, I think. And they project that a lot on you. Maybe they think that you're the type of person who has a lot of connections and things like that. I dream about you. And we are meant to be. Okay, whoa. And with that, I feel like there's a little bit control issues, and I'm sorry I got defensive. I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt you. Okay, so this could have been past energy. And I don't know, okay. I don't want you to know how much this connection affects me. Yeah, so this here, this could be past energy. And like, that's why you're wondering whether or not you can trust this person or not. I think you trigger this person. Quite frankly, I think you trigger them. But like, again, I think they're quite intuitive. And I think they know that you are so good for their life, but I don't know if they're so good for your life. And I think you want to be kind and genuine to this person. I think you should be kind, always be kind to this person or whatever, and genuine, like, but that doesn't mean you have to be able to take their abuse in their life. You can understand where they're coming from, but that doesn't mean you have to be able to take their abuse. And I think they have been quite toxic towards you in the past, or they are still toxic with you in the past. I don't think they've broken out of their cycles quite yet, but I think they're starting to realize. They're only starting to realize. Advice for pile 3, please. Advice for pile 3. Okay. Story of my life. And one more, please. Advice for pile 3. Okay, that's too many. That's... What was it? Okay. And self-reliance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here. Story of my life. I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life. I choose to make the kind of story that even though tough parts of this have a sort of inner beauty, it's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it's worth it when I earned the Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. Yeah, I think, like, especially this line here, where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Like, this person is doing the best they can. I don't know if I would say, like, you should trust this person, though, or in their intentions towards you, because I think you know that they can be very, very sweet to you, and, like, that you have a very strong connection. But I think at this time right now, like, I'm not saying this won't happen in the future. It could very well happen in the future. But this time right now, I don't know if this is a connection you should be entertaining, or maybe you should limit this connection in your life. I think this person has been quite toxic towards you. And you have been nothing but kind. And this person knows that about you and, like, loves that for you. And they want you. They know that you're so good for their life. But I don't think they're good for your life. Yeah, and I think, like, whatever choices you did make in the past, like, I don't think you should ever feel guilty for the choices you've made in the past. Like, you made the best choices you could in the situation you were. And also with this snake here, giving the flowers, I think maybe your person is a little bit of a snake, and gives you flowers. And also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but whenever the 5 of Swords come out, I think of that as a bullying card, so I think they're quite toxic with you. So yeah, this could be they could be a snake giving you flowers, and or like being a snake in your ear and telling you things, like pretty things, but like they're not the truth sometimes. And it's coming from a place of insecurity. Like, there's also a little mouse here. I think your person feels very small. And then here, self-reliance. I'm confident, capable, walking, talking, learning machine, and I practice total self-reliance every chance I get. Even if it's something tough, I can probably do it. Even if it's something new to me, I can probably figure it out. Or maybe just Google it. Oh, no one needs to know that my self-reliance relies on Google's. So shh. Yeah. And I think there's also, like, a level of, like, don't be afraid to reach out and seek help if you need it, because I think you've been stuck in this person's, like, toxicity cycles for a while. And I think you're starting to, like, yeah, have a measure of self-autonomy and self-reliance. And I think Spirit's telling you, like, you are so resilient and so brilliant. And, like, again, your story is, even if this person was part of it, like, you learned something from it and you understood how to better take care of yourself and better love yourself. I'm very, very proud of you. I want to say that to you. And I think Spirit really wants to tell you that they're very, very, very proud of you. And that they know that life is tough and they know that you're so kind and sweet and sensitive and a genuine person, and that like when people take advantage of you, that is not your fault. That is so not your fault. That is all the fault goes to the other person because they didn't know any better, and also because like good people would never take advantage of other people. And other people are at a place in their life where they don't have the level of maturity and understanding that you do. I think you're here because I think you know you can't trust this person. I think you know that this person isn't going to change anytime soon. And I think you know that you have so much love and kindness for this person, and that they also genuinely have strong feelings for you and genuine love for you, but it's not healthy. I think you know that. I think you know that this isn't healthy, and it's starting to hinder your life, quite frankly. Like if you're turning down opportunities because of this person, it's hindering your life. Anybody who genuinely cares about your well-being will want you to take any opportunity to be amazing, and will only ever support you. Oh wait, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups in reverse this time though. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think you were hoping that this person was going to be everything you wished for. And I think that you're this person's wish fulfillment, but they're not yours. And I think Spirit's trying to remind you that you will get that chance. You will have it, but it's probably not with this person right now. I'm not saying it won't happen in the future, and I'm not going to tell you like how relationships are supposed to go, or like what you're supposed to accept or not accept, but I do want to like tell you that you, at the end of the day, you are going to that grave by yourself, and no, yeah, like, okay, the doorbell just rang. I think it's a wake-up call to know that I think you knew, and the only reason you're here is to get your intuition. Anyways, I hope that makes sense. If that's everything for you, please leave a comment telling me like the situation or what's going on, and please leave a like if this resonated. If you would like to see more readings from me, please leave a subscribe, and if you would like to see more videos from me, and if that's everything, yeah, I hope you have a good day / night, or whenever you're watching. Bye, Pal 3.